Hello everyone, welcome back to Paper Creations by Mindy. I'm Mindy and I just wanted to share with you today a card that I created for the Circle Challenge over at Kraftin Kimmie Stamps. I love making shaker cards, so this was a great opportunity for me to play around with my circles for my shaker card. And I just wanted to give you a closer look because it's a shaker card, and you know, pictures just don't always capture how fun shaker cards really are. So I wanted to go ahead and show that to you, and plus the flowers. These pictures just don't do the flowers justice. So for the card that I did today, I have this is a 6x6 size card, and I cut out my circle here for my shaker window with a regular circle die, and then the scalloped die just as a border around the edge, kind of just to add a little bit of color to it, because I really did plan on keeping it pretty simple. My dies are actually from CC Designs, but these dies are no longer available. But any circle die, any scalloped, any shape really would work for this. This just happened to be for the challenge that's going on currently. So I created my shaker window. I actually have been using foam. I have two pieces of foam here that create the window. I typically would create it with foam tape, but I've just found lately that foam, it's nice and even all over. I don't have to worry about if I missed a spot with the foam tape. I mean, there's just so many ways you can create a shaker card. This is just my preference. So I have the foam there layered up, and it's 2 layers of foam. And then I cut the circle out of there as well. So the stamp that I used in the inside, now that is in the inside of the shaker window. And the stamp I used for that is called Tweety Birds. This is from Kraftin Kimmie Stamps, and this is available on the website. I'll have links to the products listed down below and also on my blog. So this has 4 beautiful sentiments and 2 gorgeous images. So I thought she was just precious that I wanted to color her up and add her in my shaker window. So that's what I did here. Colored up with some just nice soft, kind of summery, I guess, colors, peaceful colors. And then to finish off the shaker card, I added the sequins in there. So that is behind. You can see it's kind of, oops, glare, sorry about that, in there. And just flows real nicely. Now, one thing I also do is I take a powder tool and I go around the edges just to make sure there's no static, there's no glue popping out, anything like that. That'll help it keep from sticking on the sides. And see, that's got a real nice. And make sure if you do decide to use the foam sheets, that you glue them together nice and tight. I happen to use Fabri-Tac on this one. I've been kind of experimenting with different adhesives. So they can get kind of stuck in those wedges, but not a big deal. For the most part, they flow real nice. So I thought that added some nice details at the bottom here. And then I also used the sequins around the side. These are from Neat and Tangled, and I'll have those linked as well. And then my sentiment down here, I stamped on a flag banner die, and that was from Jaded Blossom. I use that one like all the time because it's long enough where it would go across the card, or I can just trim it down to tuck underneath something, depending what I need it for, how long I need it to be. And then the flowers I added just as kind of an extra. These are just gorgeous. Seriously, the pictures just don't do these flowers justice. I mean, even trying to capture it on a video, it is hard. They're just gorgeous. They're stunning. I have some blue ones too, a different variety of blues, and they're so beautiful. So I typically don't add a lot of flowers, but I thought this one, I thought it was a nice touch to go with the rest of the card. So I just added some down there too. And I used Fabri-Tac to add or not Fabri-Tac, I'm sorry. I used a hot glue gun. I have used Fabri-Tac in the past to glue flowers down, and it just doesn't stick for me. I have found that after a while sitting off on the side, the Fabri-Tac, it just doesn't hold very good for the paper flowers. So the hot glue, messy, you know, kind of a pain to wait for it, but definitely well worth it in the end. So I just added those on there as a finishing touch. I'll have the Copic colors listed that I used for the image too, if you're interested in coloring that up similar. So that'll all be linked down below. If you enjoyed this card or enjoyed seeing the details of this, I would love a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment down below, or if you would like to see a process video of this, definitely let me know. Would love to hear what you're wanting to see or wanting to make, or even just how it goes together. So feel free to drop a line. You can get subscribed to my YouTube channel. That would be great. Then you could keep up to date and get notified of any new videos that I may be posting. So I really appreciate you taking the time to view this card today. Hope your day is fantastic and have a crafty day.